Hey, you guys, so I wanted to say one more thing that was on me that I got to get out, right? Because I try to be as obedient as possible. So, look, I wanted to speak real quick to you guys about being chameleons. And that goes hand in hand with deception, which was in the last little thing that I dropped for you guys, right? But being chameleons. And I'm going to speak my truth, okay? And I think this is a lot of women truth, is that oftentimes when we get in relationships, we step into the world of the person that we are with. We step into their world. We step into our dude's world because we want them to feel like, yeah, we're a part of your circle. You know, when I first met my husband, I was a hermit. I was a hermit. I was about my word. I would go to church. I would go to work. I would come back home. I would take care of my two children that I had before I got married with my husband. Don't judge me. And that was my circle. I was not the club girl. I was not the, and everything. I had a friend that she would come over and kick it. But for the most part, I didn't go anywhere. When I met my husband, he was always out, always doing something, he always hanging, very social person and stuff. That wasn't my world. I stepped into his. So wherever he went, I followed. Wherever he went, I was right there by his side, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is that you have to be very careful. And I'm just speaking in regards to relationships with your significant other. But I'm saying as a whole. Children oftentimes they see the people that are deemed supposed to be, the clique or the cool people or whatever at school. And then they want to try to step into the world that they see. They see a whole bunch of social media and they see all these people trying to pretend like they're something that they're not. And the kids believe it because it's on social media. So it must be true, right? And they try to step into that world. They try to become a chameleon and do it, oftentimes, being a copycat, mimicking is a form of flattery, but you have to be very, very careful with that. You have to be very, very careful with becoming a chameleon, becoming something that is not who you are to fit in where you want to be. Because if you're doing that, you're stepping out of alignment. God made you exactly who you're supposed to be, you guys. God made you exactly who you were supposed to be. If he wanted you to be them, you would have been them, right? If he wanted that to be your world, that would have been your world. If it doesn't come without force, if you don't have to force yourself outside of who you are to become something that is not you in order to fit your circle life into a square peg, into someone's triangle existence, then it's not genuine and it's not you and you're becoming a chameleon. Be very, very careful of that. Let me say this. If you are going to be a chameleon, if you are going to step outside of your comfort zone, which is a good thing because growth comes from comfort zones, but be careful what you're stepping into. Be careful with your comfort zone that you're stepping out of. What are you growing into, right? So if you want to step out of your comfort zone and become something that you aren't, step into, be a chameleon of Christ, right? Learn everything that there is about Christ. Move in Christ. Mimic him, right? Because what you will do when you invest in him, when you try to walk in him, you'll get all of the other things. If you're saying to yourself, dang, for me, I was like, I'm shy. I don't really know people, going up to people and talking to them and stuff. I'm very reserved. And a lot of times people think that I'm stuck up as a result of it, but it's not that. I'm just very, very shy. Now, if you talk to me, I'm an open book and I'll talk to you too. But that initial step, I'm very, very shy with that. So, you may say, okay, I want to meet people. I want to do things. I want to get out there and enjoy myself, but I'm just too shy to do it. Don't attach yourself to the next person who's doing that if they're not of God. Now, if anybody that is moving with God, you want to move in that direction, right? If they're truly moving with God. And that's God for discernment on that, because everybody that claims to be a Christian, everybody that claims to know God and love God does not move with God. Message. Receive that. Okay. But if you are truly moving in God and trying to mimic God, not mimic God, not try to be God. Let me be very careful with that. I don't want somebody to take a clip of that and run with that. But trying to be as closely in relation to how you live your life as Jesus walked, right? So many blessings will come from that. God will bless you because he'll see you. You know, my child, I see you walking in me. I see you talking in me. I see you speaking of me. I see you living for me. Let me bless you with the things of your heart that you don't even have to speak out your mouth, because I know this is what you need. But when he blesses you with it, he's going to bless you with it in a way that blesses you, not curses you, not makes you cry. He's going to let you be attached to relations and people who will ultimately continue to grow you, lift you up, and take you to that next level in him, next level in life. When you try to do it on your own and try to pretend like you're something that you're not and attach yourself to people just because you think that they are something that you want, oftentimes it leaves you with a lot of pain in the process and a lot of regret and a lot of who am I now? I don't even know who I am because this person doesn't resemble anything that I used to be. And then you go through trying to fight to get back to who you were when you don't want to go backwards. You always want to move forward, but you want to move forward in a positive way. And the positive way is in Christ. Okay? So food for thought, you guys. Peace and blessings. Go ahead and have a blessed day, y'all. All right. Love you, fam. EC4G fam for life.